Hello, my name is Alicia Walker. I am your fellow student, and our task is to express to one another a life-changing event that has shaped us as an individual. And so here is my story. I am a single mother of two. I have a 20-year-old son, and I have a 15-year-old son. Their names are Levi and Lance. My baby boy, who is 15, got diagnosed with cancer at the age of 2. And at that time, they had to remove the tumor, which was life-threatening. A year to date, the tumor came back. And they needed to proceed with more aggressive treatment. So their options were to either do surgery again or to start chemo and radiation. So because I did not want them to do the surgery again because of where the tumor was located in his spine, it could cause him to be paralyzed, and they already attempted that a year prior and it came back. So it was time for more aggressive treatment. So I wanted them to go the route of chemo and radiation. At that point, there were a lot of treatments and things that had to take place, and we were in limbo, not knowing whether he was going to live or whether he was going to die. And so at that point, me as a parent, a single parent of 2, as well as raising my 2 godchildren, I had to make certain decisions. And it just made me look at things and situations a little differently. Me being the sole breadwinner, a lot of decisions had to be made because he required full-time treatment, and I didn't want to put him in a facility. So I had to make those decisions as well. So they began the chemo treatment, and after several treatments, everything was a success. So we battled cancer for several years after which. And as a result of that, he is 15 today. They said he would never walk, he would never talk. And coming from a child that has been potty trained and walking since 9 months, I consider that, kind of a drastic statement. So for me, I just could not accept no for an answer. I know that cancer is a very serious illness, and they were not expecting him to live. But through my tenacity and prayer and just determination, I was determined that my child was going to live. So I made the appropriate decisions concerning my child, and got him the proper therapies and went into the other things that I needed to do and did research. And God just fixed it to where as I prepared to sell everything to go and be with the one doctor in the world that specialized in this type of treatment, this type of cancer in California, as I prepared to sell everything to move there for him, God fixed it to where that particular specialist had to come to D.C. to the research lab, the cancer research labs in Washington, D.C., and then to Columbus, Ohio, to Nationwide Children's Hospital, where he then became Lance's doctor. So all of the treatment that I was going to go across the world for his treatment to be in the best care of the specialist who specialized in this particular cancer ended up coming to this side of the country, to this side of the world for me and my son. So it shaped me as an individual that if I believe and I, just have faith enough that everything would work out, it would do so. And it did. And as a result of it, That particular doctor was able to do my son's surgery. That particular doctor was able to take part in the guidance of his care for long-term care. That particular doctor trained other doctors on how to treat this type of cancer. So as a result of it, everything ended up working out in our favor. And I'm just grateful for the opportunity that God used me as the vehicle to experience this type of person and this situation head on, and having this encounter helped me as an individual just to say to another mom who may have cancer, may have children with cancer, that you can make it, that you can survive cancer if you just believe enough and keep God first and have faith that everything is going to be okay. Proper diet, prayer, everything works out in your favor in the end. So that is my little testimony on how I feel like my circumstance has shaped me as an individual. Thank you for your time, and thank you for listening. And I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to look me up and ask me anything you need to know. Blessings.